is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another stream. Well, another stream today because I streamed earlier this morning. I streamed the demo earlier and I loved it, man. This game is gonna be, it might have the best story. I hope it's satisfying because I love Final Fantasy 15 and I was satisfied. I was satisfied with 15's ending, but it made me very, very sad because of what happens to our characters that we grow with throughout the story of 15, and it hit hard really at the end where it goes a certain way and something happens to the main character, and there's nothing really else to say, really. And then the title screen, the title screen changes to Noctis and Lunafreya. That was very, very sad of an ending. So hopefully this game has a better ending. Well, hopefully it has a more satisfying ending, not a sad one. Even though Clive's life starts off pretty rough from he's 15 years old. But he's been, I hope they go into detail about the mother, because from the few interactions that the few times she's been on screen, she's been very horrible, like distasteful. She's been a horrible person, not even just a horrible mom, just a horrible person. And then at the end of the demo, you really get to see like who she really is. But hopefully they go into her more, and we get to see who she really is, because I think a lot of people are very we're waiting to see what happens to her, especially her, because Clive, I don't know, I want to say that's his mom, but honestly I'm not sure, because the Archduke Elwyn, he calls her our mom, but she looks pretty young, but Clive is 15, so, and I'm sure they start off early having kids and whatnot back then, or in that age. I don't know, because she did not treat us like we came from her at all. She barely even treated Joshua like he was her child. I don't know. Something was off about her ever since that first scene when she popped up. I thought she was going to be like more like in favor of him, in favor of Joshua over us, but not like that. I did not expect it to be 100-0, and not like I thought she was going to be like a scolding mother, but not like a loveless mother to Clive. That was pretty insane to see. I know that it doesn't, like, the thing is, Clive didn't even feel like he was affected by it, because when she was there, he already knew how she was gonna be, so he was like unaffected by her, by the way she treated Clive. He was basically like didn't really care too much. And the father, oh my god. The father, Elwyn, I don't have too. I'm not complaining. I'm interested in these characters. This is good. I'm sure this is why. I don't know why they waited to release the demo so long. It's like next week the game comes out. So, but I know why people are gonna play this demo who are on the fence, or people are gonna probably watch people who want to play this game. People are gonna watch people, if they're on the fence about playing this game, they're gonna watch them play the demo, and they're gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, I definitely want to play this on my own. Or they're gonna check out their streamers that they watch and watch them play through the game, and end up probably buying it themselves, because they're probably gonna want to play the game themselves and experience the combat, experience the story on their own, at their own pace and whatnot. I used to be like that. I'm not like that anymore. I just buy my video games and and I watch the streamers after I'm done with the game. So I'm gonna be playing this as soon as I get it next week. I don't know when. The collector's, the deluxe edition I got from Square Enix. Hopefully it comes the day of, at least by that Thursday, because it comes out on Thursday, which is a weird day because it doesn't come out on Friday. I'm pretty sure, right? Because it says it comes out on the what? The 20 something. I think it's Thursday. So it should be out by Wednesday night. Yeah, it says June 22nd, which is a Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday. Which games usually never release Thursdays. Maybe it's because they want the Japanese fans to have an extra day to play the game. I don't know. Because Final Fantasy is not as big as Dragon Quest in Japan, but it's very big. It's very like in Japan, Dragon Quest. Every Dragon Quest release, people, it's like a holiday over there. Every time a Dragon Quest game comes out, people they don't go to work. They go buy Dragon Quest and they play Dragon Quest. It's literally a holiday over there. And I'm waiting on Dragon Quest 12. That game was announced like 3 years ago or something like that, and we heard nothing since. So maybe after Rebirth comes out, maybe we get a hint of Dragon Quest 12. But the thing is, the Dragon Quest people aren't the same people that are making Final Fantasy. I'm pretty sure they're two different teams. So I don't know what's going on with Dragon Quest 12. They announced it way too early. They just announced that they were working on it. They didn't announce that they were anywhere near completed, done with it and whatnot. Oh yeah, I was talking about the dad, Archduke Elwin. He was very, not gullible. He was very careless in his actions as a Archduke. However high of a title that is, I don't know if that's higher than a king. I don't think it is, but he had his own castle, and he had his son was an icon. Like his son had the icon Phoenix and Ifrit that we found out. So his blood is his lineage is very sacred, but he seemed like a very careless individual, a careless father, a careless leader, because he let people in that were probably there for a long time, just waiting on the day to ambush him, which is pretty crazy. But he let these people in, and it wasn't the people I expected, because when they said, oh, they might be among us already, when they said that, I thought it was going to be the two guys that came with Clive to face the goblins and the marble. It's not oh my gosh, it's not Marlboro in this game, or maybe there might be an actual Marlboro later, because I think Marlboros are bigger. And that one was pretty big. The one we fought earlier was pretty big, but I guess it's probably not the actual size. I don't know. Maybe they're just called marbles in this game, whatever. But yeah, the Archduke was very just careless. He seemed a little bit too nice of a person, honestly. And these aren't complaints at all. These are just things I picked up on the characters and how they reacted or acted in certain situations. And the Archduke, when everything was going on, he was just like, thank you for finding my son, to the guy who found us. But he wasn't like he wasn't the one that found us. Like I don't know where they were, if they were just drinking all night, if he was still in the meat hall or the dining room or whatever they want to call it. if he was there the whole time while the fighting, when the fighting started and whatnot. So I don't know what happened. And then he just, spoiler alert, because I played the demo earlier. The dad dies, and he gets killed pretty fast, and he put up no defense. There was no defense from the dad, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. Like, why is he so careless? Like, he's not even prepared. Like, he's not even on guard with like, it seemed like he was used to being in that sort of situation, which he might have been, because he was always in and out of the castle. That's how it seemed. He was always going to and from somewhere. But yeah, he got killed trying to protect Joshua, and died in front of Joshua, got his head chopped off. It was pretty great, because that's never been in a Final Fantasy game, at least mainline game. This game is going to change a lot of people's perspectives on Final Fantasy. I'm glad they went this way though, because it makes for a good change of pace and good change of storytelling, because they have cuffs off. Like they're able to do more and be more gruesome, since, you know, Final Fantasy always been about swords, magic, killing people, killing enemies, just killing in general, really, or just solving problems to help the better part. I mean, just solving the world's problems through the crystals. That's always been Final Fantasy, which that's not changing, I'm pretty sure, because we see people not recklessly, but using crystals like I guess water crystals, fire crystals, wind crystals, or people with brands. So people with brands in this game, they have those people have magic, and they can use magic without the use of a stone, with a crystal. So the crystals provide the magic for people without the people that can't use magic normally, that aren't branded, or that aren't a dominant. And dominants are the people who control Phoenix and Ifrit and the other summons, or the other icons. I learned a lot playing this demo, because I stopped watching I didn't watch the last two trailers because I didn't want to get spoiled on anything, because they showed a lot already. Ever since they first started showing the stuff about this game, they've been showing a lot, and they said that they showed a lot, but nothing, like, we don't know anything basically. And I'm just like, okay, that's good, because Square Enix likes to put in-game cutscenes, like what they did with Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm so glad I didn't watch Final Fantasy VII Remake's last trailer, or second to last trailer. They had put the whole Sephiroth final cutscene in that, I'm pretty sure, which is weird, because why would they do that? But before anyone even got their hands on the game, they did that, or maybe a little after, right when it came out, that trailer that came out. It was around then, at least. But and Clive, I want to talk about Clive. He's we start off with him as an adult, 13 years after the events of the prologue, or whatever, not prologue, but of the first chapter of the game. And he seems like he's I don't know, I couldn't really get a read on what he was doing and why he was doing it, and who the characters that we were by, because it was just four of the characters in the beginning. You don't really get to play as him for too long, only like walking and jumping and stuff, but that's about it, and watching the icons fight. And then we see someone get squished, one of our party members gets squished, and he said brother, so obviously those characters that we were with are going to be important, and we're going to see their friendship develop later in the game. I don't know if the story if it's going to go from when we're 15, and then I think it's there's like 3 different ages. I think it's like 15, in their early 20s, and then late 20s or early 30s or something like that. And I think the final version of Clive we're gonna play as is the one we played in the beginning of the game. I think, unless there's another time skip after that, which there might be, maybe even post game. I don't know. I'm just speculating, but then we get to Clive when he's a child, well, when he's a teenager, and he is pretty good at combat. He's very good at combat. He's very good. He's a very good fighter. Everyone praises him because he is of noble blood, but he acts like he's he's very skilled in fighting, which he's the shield of, I forget, of the something. He's the shield of Joshua, basically. And everyone praises him. He does great. He's a great fighter, great soldier. And then I'm not gonna go through what happens in the demo, but his character seems like he just seems like a normal person. Like he seems like a normal kid. Like in that type of environment, he seems normal compared to everybody else. Until obviously what happens later or at the end of the demo. He has some he has some friend, the friend Jill. He has her. We didn't really get to see their relationship too much. He wanted to console her, but didn't, because I guess he was afraid of going too far, maybe, of doing too much or something. I don't know. His relationship with his brother it was a brotherly relationship. It was nice. It was nice to see. He loved his brother very much. His dad, he respected his dad, and it never went past being like a soldier in front of him. Like he was always like yes sir, yes my lord, and stuff in front of his dad, talking to his dad, until his dad told him not to, but then he did it anyway. He let loose a little bit, but not too much. So he has like some respect. He has very high respect for the people above him, for his dad and everyone else. That he seems like a good kid. He seemed like a good person. So we'll see how he turns out. Because at some some stuff is gonna go down with him, most likely. He's gonna probably go down a dark path. And maybe something happens where he has to like do good, because I'm quite sure something's gonna happen with him and his mom. So something's gonna happen. We'll see though. I think I'm about done talking about it though. I don't know what else to talk about. I already went through everything, the whole demo basically. But yeah, some people were talking about the frame rate. Yeah, the frame rate wasn't a stable 60. The more and more games come out, at least the last like year, maybe not even year, maybe like the last half of a year, a lot of games have been coming out that have not been running well on PS5. And the crazy part is, there wasn't really many like frame rate problems with video games up until the last like half year or year. Like every game that came out that I played since I got a PS5 up until 2023 was pretty good, like solid, like 60 frames performance. Like Ratchet and Clank was a solid 60 frames performance. Not Elden Ring was pretty good for the most part for me. at 60 frames. Horizon was a good 60 frames game. Solid 60 frames. I'm trying to see my games right now. Spider-Man, Miles Morales was a incredibly like solid 60 frames. Like I don't think it dropped below 60 at all. Demon Souls the same thing. I think it was a solid 60 the whole way and didn't really have any performance problems. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know what these game companies are doing with their optimizing. Either they're either putting too much that the console can't handle it, which is crazy, and they're not optimizing for the console properly. I don't know what's going on, but I don't mind. Like as long as the game ain't 30, it's fine with me. But people have been saying that graphics is better, but I'm not. I don't like 30 at all. I can't go back to 30 after. That's why I have a PS5. I don't want to go to. I don't want to be on graphics mode. I do graphics mode on PS4. All right. The Iconic challenge puts you in control of Clive several hours into the story, equipped with the feats abilities of not one but 3 powerful icons, creating an opportunity to better experience Final Fantasy XVI's unique brand of action gameplay. This challenge was created specifically for this demo, and its features differ slightly from what appears in the final game. Okay, I like this. I didn't get to talk about this earlier. Final Fantasy 15, I'm pretty sure I have like every single demo that they put out, which is like I think like 3 of them. 2 of them was, one was the open world, like a section of the open world that you can go to, and you can do a little cave, a little dungeon in there. I forget what the other ones were. I think 2 of them was open world. I think so. 2 of them was open world, and the last one was like a weird one. I don't remember. It was like, I think it was the Carbuncle one. I don't remember. But yeah, there was like 3 demos for 15, and they all came out within like a year or so of each other, because the game was like got delayed, and they had released like a demo like a year before the game came out. It was a while before the game eventually came out that the demos like dropped. Not a week, but like a year or over a year. The story so far: 13 years have passed since the tragic events which saw Clive robbed of his brother, his father, and his home. After being pressed into service for the Imperial Army of Sandbrick, Clive earns his freedom at the hands of a man named Sid, who agrees to aid our hero in his search for the answers that have eluded him for so long. Oh, so this is 13 years after. Okay. We join the 2 as they begin their infiltration of Kaer Norvent, an ancient stronghold wherein his brother's supposed killer, a second dominant of fire, had to be held by an elite party of Walloder Knights commanded by Benedict Harmon. At this point, he doesn't know that he did it. 13 years and he didn't realize he killed his own brother? That's crazy. I thought he would have figured that out during, like, not even that long after, because he was reacting to his brother being killed, but he was looking at it through third person vision. Like, he was not controlling Ifrit when he was while he was killing his brother. Well, he was not in control, obviously, but he was like looking at it happen and couldn't stop it. And the same with Joshua. He was looking at it, unless that was just the perspective. I don't know, it looked like that was the perspective, like, but maybe it was a different perspective, I think. I have a lot to talk about this game. I love this game though already.
One of our sentries has failed to report, milady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there.
This is the lady from the beginning of the demo who was getting it on with the Titan.
So you've come for me after all.
I'm guessing Sid has some sort of history with her.
All clear.
Huh. Changing icon. So press L2. Oh, so I can just press it. Okay. What if I want to quick swap to one? Do I press L2 in a different button?
That's a nice trick. You'll have to teach me sometime.
That's a pretty cool shot. If I get too close to like the it becomes blurry, man. Why? Also, I like the sword, like, is very, what's the word? I can't really word it. It's like very fluid and fast. It's very like, it feels good to swing the sword. It's not slow. It's not like weighty. It's very just press the button. Oh, the little sprites at the bottom. All right, let me see. Let me check these abilities out. These are different ones. Not here, but I have 1800 ability points. Do I have this already? I do. Looks like I have all this. Jeez. This reminds me of the Forspoken little stone, her little stone powers. A little bit. At least this one does. I wonder if Forspoken was like a what is it called? Like a feeling out, like they put a lot of like these types of moves and effects into Frey's moveset. Because Frey has fire, wind, water, earth. What else? Does she have lightning or electric? I think she does. Ow. Excuse me. I want to use these points. I guess I'll learn the stuff I don't have yet. I like using that. Yeah, but this game has a lot better combat than Forspoken. Forspoken had good combat. I like the combat a lot, but this game has a better combat system. Forspoken was a lot of projectiles and some melee, not too much. But it was pretty flashy. It was pretty good. Do I keep these on? I don't want to keep these on. Huh? Badge of metal increases defense. When equipped, pet commands are executed automatically, and Torgal's action will adapt to Clive's. I want to unequip that. I can't unequip these? Why? Oh. Okay. I don't want to get used to having stuff automatically be done for me. I want to do it all myself. I like the details where they give item descriptions. I like that, the details of games that do that. Why don't I have these items equipped already? Oh, and the sword design does change. That's cool. I was not aware. Phoenix shift. Oh, so you can only have 2 equipped at once. I did not realize that. I thought you can use the each button, like X and circle. I guess not. So that one grapples, this one blocks, this one dodges. Oh, they all have like interesting not effects, but they're all pretty defensive abilities: blocking, grabbing, and dodging. Star Cyclone, Heat Wave. Pretty cool. So this one's good to use to rack up stun or stagger damage. Oh, that one's level 2 because it's not upgraded, I think. Maybe. It's pretty cool. Like Guile from Street Fighter. Well, this one does damage. This one is 3 and 3, and this one is also 3 and 3. Oh, that's like that's Joker JoJo's. That's everyone, not everyone, but that's Jotaro, that's Josuke, um, Giorno, what's her name? Jolene. I'm taking my time also. I'm checking out all the moves, all the descriptions. I'm doing all that. Lionheart tonic, limit gauge thing. There's no journal, so can't look up stuff. Are we kneeling? I mean, are we?
We should start with the dungeons. They may be holding the bearers there.
Sound plan. As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
Now, his voice is very deep and raspy.
In here.
And no one's gonna notice this with a big old ball of fire. Cool.
They're all empty.
And? You gonna give up?
Sid. This gate.
Need some help.
What do you think?
That I'm doing most of the lifting. At your leisure, Clive.
I'm glad Torgal is a good dog. He's not barking and stuff.
Did you hear that?
Unfortunately, yes.
Sid may already be in the care.
Traitor.
Find him.
So Sid was most likely part of this region and probably betrayed them. Probably for releasing us, maybe? I don't know. I'll be right back. All right.
What? Good news, lads.
Your search is over.
I don't know why the people just like the enemies just stand here. Like they're not even like bothering to fight me.
Stay down.
So,
Chunks of
where
wyrite.
to next?
What is wyrite? The most this nondescript lump of rough-hewn stone is but a nuisance upon which to stub one's toe. To the blacksmith, however, it is much more, for the metal contained within may be fashioned into inexpensive yet durable gear favored by warriors across the realm. Ah, okay. Pretty cool. I'm hoping, like, because there is little like frame rate little stutters right here in this area right here. I don't really know why, but hopefully by the main game is fixed. And I don't know about this, like, this is a little weird too, the running. This is a little weird. Final Fantasy VII Remake did not have this. It was not like this, I don't think. Like the walking and the running was like, it was like better, it feels like. I mean, I'm not taking it away from the game. It doesn't really matter one way or the other, but that is also, this is like just weird to be in this game. The animation should be smoother, better, even though they're pretty good.
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Take your pick.
How about a window?
This is also a pretty dark section, but it makes sense.
Bloody
The atmosphere is supposed to be dark.
Well, we found the Imperial garrison, right where the Royalists left them.
Nah. I'd much rather have a smoother experience than a old feeling experience. And this is not, oh, that looks nice. This is not an open world game. This is like a open zone. Like it has big levels and big like areas to explore, but it's not open world, which is a nice change of pace. Oh.
Damn it. They're everywhere.
Dodging outside of fights is horrible. And you can't run faster than this. In like areas like this where, in like fighting areas.
This might take a while.
Ow. Oh, never mind. Ooh. Pretty cool.
Garuda, lend me your strength. It's over.
Oh. The gil you get is not much. Magic ash. I'm guessing this is this probably. Whoa.
Welcome back, Lord Commander.
Oh, I'm not staying.
Not this time.
Oh. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Trying to use the. Ow. Nice. Man, I feel this combat feels so good, man. It feels really good. So you just cycle. You can't like hold the button and then choose one. I just noticed Torgal. Oh, you. Ah, pretty cool. I'm fighting everyone.
Get him. A little help.
Oh, he heals me? This is so cool. This is the best video game dog.
Finished. Give them all you've got, boy.
Torgal is great. He has magic. A dog that has magic. I don't know we don't know the details of Torgal yet. Like I really want to know his like what how he is what he is. Ow.
Sick of Torgal. Torgal.
Stay down.
Don't let them get away.
Oh, okay. This? Oh, okay, so I'm back over here. Okay. And you can't use Torgal's abilities outside of battle. Well, at least heal. You can't heal outside of battle with Torgal.
Never were one for half measures, were you, Benedicta? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
Favor of ice. Excuse me. So there's already enemy. I mean, people here dead. Don't know if they're who they are yet. Increases Scarlet Cyclone. That's cool that you can find accessories that increase special attack damage. Torgal has like 3 spots on his back. Well, where's the moon now? I want to see if that red star is still there. Can't see it. Don't look like it. It looked like it was pretty close to the moon before. Oh, there it is. Never mind.
The alarm. Sound the alarm.
All this bloody running. After them.
I can only run so fast. Well guarded. Attacking an enemy from the front while it is guarding will deal no damage.
We have them.
Seems they were expecting it.
You don't say.
That's enough. It's over.
Ow. Oh.
Get him, boy! Give them all you've got, boy!
It's over. It's Sid. That's traitor!
Ow.
My wounds, boy.
Oi.
It's over.
Ow.
A little help.
Can I keep using his abilities?
My wounds, boy. Torgal.
Need to end this quickly. That's better.
All that for a little.
Finished.
Where's that wall of ice or wall of crystal? Thought it was on this side, but I don't know where it went.
The only way is through the chapel.
Then Great Grieger must have plans for us.
It's hard for my eyes to focus on anything because the camera is like very weird.
What the hell happened here? Little late for prayer, isn't it?
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god? I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lost Wing?
You mean where's the dominant? Waleed shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
You need me? Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of them.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
What? To a leader who'd use me? Like he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want. I only know what you used to say. That you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed.
The only person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore. If you would stand between our leash and his dream, then you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
Stand back, Clive.
He has Ramu? Sid's pretty cool. This might be the coolest Sid in any Final Fantasy. Even though I like Final Fantasy VII Sid. I was like, what is that noise?
Finish them.
You created things?
Well, Sid,
Shirada?
at least it's not 3 against 1.
Oh, wrong one.
Sick of Torgal.
Ow.
Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy.
Oops. I could have did more damage than that. Ow.
Get him, boy. Too slow.
I. Ow.
Get him. She doesn't look happy, Torgal. Come on.
Hey.
Not this time.
Ow.
Not this time. it, boy. Toggle.
Ah, I keep messing that up.
Come, Titan. Sick of Toggle. Give them all you've got, boy.
Nice. Suparna and Shirada. Name. Clouded Eye. See the pattern on the surface of the spherical gem shift and twist. One would think a training storm trapped within. So it must surely be trick of the light. And they go to the live stream. Yeah, some enemies vanish and some don't. Like the goblins and stuff did not vanish earlier.
Right.
Their bodies stayed. Oh man, he better not die here.
Benedicta will be on her way to collect the Dominant, if she hasn't already. You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath.
Sorry. Come on, Toggle.
So no more Sid for now. Where is Sid anyway? Oh.
You grow wings yet? Then you'd better start climbing those stairs. I'll sit guard here. Do you want her to take the Dominant? Move! Do you want her to take the Dominant? Move!
She must be here somewhere.
I don't want to go the right way. I want to go the opposite. You're right. This is dropped of molten iron falls from a smith's oven. or so to cool, so too do they fall from the celestial foundry, where the gods forged their divine instruments of war, or so it is believed. We call these otherworldly outcasting meteorites. I don't have heat wave equipped.
The withdrawal has been signaled.
Here, some opponents will cast Hero.
Believe!
An Imperium!
It's over. Get him! Give me fire!
Don't let them get away!
Get him, boy!
Give them all you've got, boy!
Oi! Google.
I'm running out of tower.
Our Lady wants us gone before sunrise!
Sick of Torgal!
Keep your distance, boy!
Stay down!
Ooh, that's cool. You can combo into that move, and probably the old magic one too, while you're doing finisher combos. I mean, finisher little. That's cool. That's cool. Just to add a little bit more damage. I had to constantly change my audio, man, because it's the cutscenes are very loud, but the gameplay is like normal.
Excellent. Time to fight. That's enough.
Ow. Like, this game has hints of Devil May Cry combat, Devil May Cry 5 combat, but it feels like it's its own thing. Like, you can see the inspiration, and obviously some of the people who made DMC5 helped make this too, and it's not a bad thing. It's the combat is pretty good. It's its own thing. It feels like it's its own thing. Ow. Ow.
Get up. A little help. Stay down.
He healed everybody.
Need to end this quickly.
Oi,
She better not have flown away. Better already.
I wonder if she could just fly away without like using up a lot of her power. Because he just transformed and fought Sid in that power. So maybe she's trained herself to use it often.
This won't be easy.
Oi.
Too slow.
Ow! I didn't realize he was coming behind me.
That's enough.
I was trying to kill the dog.
Give them all you've got, boy. Can't take much more of it. Get him. Too slow.
Ow.
Don't let them get away. There's a good boy. You know what to do, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Too slow. Not today.
I'm loving these fights, man, especially the boss fights. These boss fights are challenging, but they're extremely fun. Like, I haven't used my thing yet, my limit break. Pretty sure I got it, but I haven't used it yet. I'm waiting. But oops, I don't have any more potions. I'll leave it. High potion. It's cool that you use the stuff automatically if your inventory is full. I think we basically explored this whole castle, which is pretty cool.
Finally.
All right, let's see what we can do.
I confess I expected more from the old man. And less from you. This is the second time you've bested my sisters. Men of your talents
Said second
are rare
time. She said
indeed.
second time.
Why cast your lot with such undesirables? If it is the hearth you long for, you will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
You know exactly what I want. Hand over the dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
You would dare to make demands of me. Know your place, little lamb. Fool is the shepherd who heeds every bleat of the flock. And I will suffer yours no longer.
Must I spell it out for you, Branded?
He sounds Scottish.
No one is listening. No one at all! Ah!
Come, little lamb, to the slaughter.
What kind of sword is that? It's very thin and slim. Oops, I did not want it. Also, there's no block button in this game. Just dodge.
Not this time.
Ow.
Give them all you've got for it.
Ow. I don't know. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. I did a lot of damage with that. Ow.
Had enough?
I used the whole thing. I didn't even get to use it.
Not this time. A little help.
Her health. He has no health. I was about to say.
Where is he? I won't ask again.
This music is kicking in. Or Garuda form. I wonder if it's like, okay, hold up. They have like iconic forms, like where they're human still, and they use their icons' abilities in their human form. And there's the big icon battles and their icon forms. So I don't know how you get to use abilities like she does, but I hope we get to not just in Limit Break though, because Limit Break looks like it's like a form like that. But she has another bar of health, obviously.
Dodge this.
Torgal, thank you. Oh. No! Oh no! No!
Cry all you like. There's no one to save now.
I keep.
Not this time.
Ow.
Out of my sight!
Ow.
Not this time.
Hey, Peter. Oh, the magic doesn't track. Mine doesn't, at least.
Not this time.
Time to join my pet.
Oh, Torgal's out of the way on this. Primal Fall.
I'll bury it together.
There's a lot of time to press the one button. Final Fantasy 13 had like a very short window of quick time events, or at least 13 too. Oh, she staggered again. Oh.
Shit.
Oh. Was that supposed to happen? Maybe. Maybe.
Bad luck.
Oh, Torgal. Thank you. Oh my gosh, the dog is huge. Oh, Torgal is an incredible dog. Well, he's a wolf. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting he's a wolf. This reminded me a lot of Atreus and Kratos from God of War Ragnarok. A bunch of combos. She staggered again? Okay. Rip her wings off.
There's a good boy.
Ow.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you both.
Oh. I didn't want to. Ow. 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 Ooh. What is she, Meta Knight?
My wounds, boy.
I didn't want to use
Not this time. Not this time.
it. 956 damage. Oh my gosh. Can't wait a week, man. I can't wait a week for this game. This combat is way too good, man. I did not think I was gonna like it this much, but I love it. So I'm guessing at this point we only have Ifrit. I mean,
You are but a
Phoenix.
branded. How? How did you do it? How did you even survive? How?
The answer is simple, Benedicta. He was fighting for something he believed in.
Shut up! Why aren't you dead?
you didn't check his body.
We've played your games. Now tell me where he is.
Who? What are you?
He's taking some of her power, probably. So Clive gets to absorb everyone's icons, or maybe their just their powers. Maybe not their icons themselves. Maybe. Is this where this ends? Is that? Oh. Man, Square Enix. I already got the game. Well, I'm already getting it. All right. Well, that part was so good, man. I have a feeling every story mission is gonna be like really, really, really well done. It seems like it. Like even that little section was. It seemed like that was like a short area. It took like, I guess, an hour and a half. Not that short, but still pretty short. Even though it might be a little different in the. Well, it said that's not like the final like part of that demo. Like that demo is just for this specific demo. I'm sure that's all that stuff is gonna play out the same in the main game. Just it's gonna be a lot different. Well, with your loadout, your level, and all that. But yeah, that part was very good. I have a feeling Benedicta was trying to lure us there. Was trying to lure Clive and Sid there, considering Clive doesn't know that Ifrit is his icon, and I'm guessing Clive has been looking for the dominant of Ifrit, and he has like no leads because he himself is Ifrit. So he has no leads because nobody knows that he is the dominant of Ifrit. Which is interesting because he was the only one there left alive after what happened to Joshua and all that. But yeah, we gotta wait a week. I'm glad it's a week and not like a month or a year or something. The game's finished. It's already coming out soon. So we ain't gotta wait that long until hopefully next Wednesday. I'll be able to get my hands on the game early. Unless my actual copy arrives on time, I might just end up getting another copy early, because I'm off all next week. I have the whole week off for work. I wanted to play this and stream this for a long time every day when it comes out. I don't know what I want to do now. I don't know if I want to play Cyberpunk, because I played Cyberpunk months ago, and I dropped it because some other stuff was coming out, or some other stuff came out at the time, so I stopped playing it. And but I haven't done any main story stuff since I played since I last played it on stream. I only did a bunch of side gigs. But I don't want to play Cyberpunk right now because the Phantom Liberty DLC comes out in like September or October or something, and it's changing everything. It's changing it's changing a bunch of stuff in the game. It's completely changing and overhauling everything about Cyberpunk, the original Cyberpunk. And I don't feel like I want to play it right now. I want to play it after the changes and really experience the game in a better way. Even though the game right now itself is very fun, it's very good. It's just I wanted to see the changes. I want to experience the changes, because as soon as like the last half of the year hits, I'm not gonna have any time to play. I'm not gonna have the time to play Cyberpunk, which sucks. Well, I mean, not sucks, but which is unfortunate, because I've been wanting to play it again for a long time. Because the only time I played through it was the PS4 version on my PS5, and that was a bad time for the most part. Even though it was still fun, it was just a bad time. But the PS5 version is completely fine. I've been enjoying it every time I play it. I'm at the very end of this game.